Hey everyone, welcome to our 10 o'clock live chat. I hope everybody is having a great Thursday. And so today we're gonna have some fun. But we do come to you live each and every day, Monday through Thursday at 8, 10, 12, 2, and 4, and then on Fridays, 8 and 10. So we are here for you to answer any questions you have about Luminous, to show you product, to show you how to airbrush. We know there's a lot of people out there that want to know about airbrushing. And so we make sure that we show that every single time. Of course, Luminous is known for their airbrushing. And so that's why we like to go over that. So this is our starter kit. This is one of the starter kits. We do have this is the Icon. We also have the Icon Pro and the Legend, but all the instructions are going to be the same. And so what you do for one, you will do for all of them. The Pro does have 2 speeds. So if you want to do some tanning or body work, things like that, the Pro is perfect for that. So it does come with the makeup as well. So we give you the 2 large bottles of makeup so you can practice and you can utilize that makeup. Now, remember, you are using 10 times less makeup. And so even if you're putting 20 drops in at the beginning, you are still using less makeup. But think of this starter kit as your practice kit. We want you to really get in there and get working with it. We also give you a bottle of Love and a bottle of blush. And our blush is super high pigmented, so it's going to bloom a little when applying it. Now, right here are the things that we want you to do when you first get started. The biggest thing is get it out of the box. Get it out of the box and just turn it on. Feel that as soon as you turn it on, there's air, and just feel that air around your face. That is actually practicing because you're getting these movements down, moving it around, keeping it 4 finger widths away, and then you can start putting water in here and start pulling back on the trigger. You're going to pull back on that trigger super light, really light, because we only want a little bit of that makeup or the water at first to come out at a time. So hello, Candy and Jeannie. Good to see you. Hello, Connie. Good morning, Amber. How's everybody's Thursday? I hope everybody is well. Hey, Patty. Hello. All right, so I actually have already prepped my skin. I do have on some moisturizer, and then I did put on the Velvet Veil, which is amazing. And so I'm now going to use, I'm going to get these 2 out. I'm going to use, I'm going to use the Plum and the Rose Gold Illuminizer. We did this one yesterday, and it was really pretty. So I'm going to do that together. Hey, Jacqueline, how are you? And I'm also going to start out with the CC concealer, our concealer. And I'm going to put that underneath the eyes and on my lids. My lids are a little dark, and so I do like to put a little bit of foundation on that to help cover that darkness. So I'm just going to close my eye and then spraying underneath. I look up and I angle my stylus down just a little bit. Hey, Brenda, good to see you. All right, now I'm focusing that underneath the eyes. I'm also starting my coverage around that redness. I have some redness, and now I have some broken capillaries down here that I can start some coverage. I can go back if I need more coverage underneath my eyes. And we used all of it, okay? Now I'm going to go in and using Rose Gold. This is the Plum and Rose Gold Illuminizer. I'm just going to put probably 2 drops of Rose Gold Illuminizer, and then I'll put 2 drops of Plum. That was way more. So now I'm going to blend those together. Boop, boop, boop. Mixing that. And now I'm going to apply the blush. Now I like applying blush first because if it does get too bloomy, then I'm using the foundation to cover that or to blend it a little bit. Jeannie, I started with about 3 drops of the CC concealer, and it was a perfect amount to do lids, under eyes, and the other areas. You know, I always recommend to go with less drops, and then if you need more, you can always add more. So there is my plum. And I'm going to add, I'm kind of going overboard a little bit. Might have got a little hot spot there. I'm going to tap that off. Because I do want to show you how well it blends, how the foundation will blend everything together. Okay. So even if you're doing this and you're not, maybe you're new to airbrushing, or you really doing the blush first, you have to envision, like, bottom line is, I don't want you to freak out about doing the blush first and it's too much. You're like, oh no, I put too much. Just know and have faith that when you do the foundation, it will blend in for you. Okay, so you'll see how perfect it looks, how blended it looks, because your stylist blends everything for you. And so and then even if it's, you're like, no, I need more, you can always add more. The way it's going on, it's so light, it's not going on every inch of your face, so there's a lot of room to work with, a lot of wiggle room as far as it's getting it to the point where you love it. Okay, spraying my forehead, blending it a little bit under my eyes. Jeannie, you like the combo? Yeah, I do too. So now, going back and forth, and then that was one pass. Now, is the blush where I want it? No. So I can stop and look in the mirror, and I'm like, okay, I need this blush blended a little bit more. So now I'm just going to that area. If everything else looks okay, then you can go to just that area. And now I can go back if I need a little more. But I think that looks good. I'm gonna go a little bit more on my forehead, right above my eyebrows. I think that's good. All right. There we go. So see how nice and blended. It's not so severe. It's not so crazy. It's nice and blended. Now, I'm like, what do I want to do now? I think I'll go ahead and use the Cut 1 palette to do a little bit of contouring. There we go. And I'm using just a kind of a fluffy angled brush. See how it angles? And I'm running the brush through all 3 colors. I like more of a multicolor contour or bronzer just because I feel like it helps get a little more well-rounded, of where it's not too orange or it's not too, it like gives you a whole sphere of contouring. Oh no, Melissa. Melissa lost power 2 days ago. Oh, or I hope you're okay, babe. I guess if you're talking to us, you're okay. little bit more up here. Now, you know how I do like, I washed my hair last night, so it's like falling. You know how I do like it light underneath my eyes? Not too light, but I am going to take the flat white and just brush a little bit underneath to lighten that. Can you guys tell the difference? And just a little bit, just to bring out my eyes. And then I can even go down my nose if you wanted to do that as well. So this is with the contour and highlight. Most of the time when I highlight, there's always, you know, a time and a place. Maybe you're one that you're like, hey, I don't like any shimmer. Then that Cut One palette, that's a highlight and contour palette, will be perfect, because there is one, the one at the bottom has a little bit of a shimmer to it, but the other two are matte or flat. And so you can, you know, contour and highlight with that. I like a little bit of a shimmer. And so going down my nose, I would probably do a shimmer with that. But again, depends on your mood for that day. So there, you might be like, no, I want to keep it matte. Let's do this. And you're great. You're good to go. All right. So now I'm like, what else do I want to do? What else? What else? Let's go in. I'm going to use the Strength palette right here. And I'll go in with a flat eyeshadow brush right here. I'm going to try this Invincible. It's a kind of a, this one right here. I don't know if I've really used this one a lot, so I want to see what it looks like. Definitely has a shimmer to it, which yesterday we talked about using some of these colors even as blush or a shimmer on, you know, like we talked about shimmer down the nose. You can do a lot of different things. Even though it says eyeshadow, you can still use it in different ways. Oh, Melissa, poor thing. Do you know when you're going to get electricity? All right, I'm just putting this on the lid. I like this one because it's not too bright. I mean, it's, how do I explain that? It's not like a white bright. It is more muted, but it is bright. I mean, it is a shimmer. And, ooh, I like it. And then with my blending brush, I'm going to use Infinity, which is the blue. Knock off the extra stuff. You see the blue right there. See that pigment? I'm gonna start soft. Ooh, I like it. And then I'll make it more intense. So I'm just blending, lightly blending. Oh, I'm digging the blue. $3 p.m. today. Honey, I'm so sorry. All right. Ooh, I like that blue. What do you think about, what do you guys think about that blue? And now I'm going to do a little bit of the blue underneath as my liner. We're going to tie it all in. Ooh, fun. Voila. I love it. I love it. Connie, whoop, Connie likes the blue. You know, I'm a firm believer that you can wear any color you want. Patty, it's the blue and the Strength in this one right here, and the Strength palette. Roller. You can wear, honestly, I believe you can wear any color you want. It's just going to be about how you put it on or how you apply it. Because you can do it where it's very soft and where there's just a hint, or you can go all the way in. You know, it's just a matter of playing with it. And then, so today, if I, you know, how I always tell you guys, before you take your makeup off, do something different. So if I wanted to, before I took my makeup off, I would possibly go in and make this that like a strong blue to see how I liked it, how I like it or not, or if I liked it or not. Because I'm going to take my makeup off, but then I might find that, oh my gosh, I do like it. So next time, you know, oh, I can go bolder with this blue. I like the blue. So I always suggest that. Push the envelope a little bit. You might think that you don't like something, and then it ends up being your favorite. Yeah, Patty, I blended it very light. It's very soft. It's not, I mean, you can tell it's blue, but it's very, very soft. And I could even go in and blend it even a little bit more if I wanted to. It just depends on what I want to do for that day. All right. I think I titled this one Lips, but I didn't think I was going to do blue eyeshadow. So one thing we talked about with lips, and I'm going to go in with, because I like pouty lips. The first thing I do is I do put on the lip jelly. It plumps the lips. It's going to help condition the lips. And I want to do one that you can see, though. I was going to do Dusty Rose, but maybe I'll just do pink. Let's just go for it. So I'm going to do Naughty Pink so you can see this. But my upper lip is thin. And so if I want to have it look fuller, there's some tricks that we can do. I line on the outside, not on the inside line, but on the outside. That's going to make my lips look fuller. There's not a space in between where I line and my lip. I just do it on the outside line. So if I was going in, I'm lining here versus here. Can you see the difference? So I'm going right on the outside of my lip. Now, the top, to make my lips look a little fuller, same thing. Right on the outside. Okay. Now, with your Cupid's bow, what I would do, normally I do my Cupid's bow, like I actually trace that. But to make them look fuller, you want to even that Cupid's bow out a little bit. So then they will look fuller. And then I'm going to fill it in. Oh, Deborah, thank you. I feel a little 80s right now with my pink lips and my blue eyeshadow. So see how the lips look fuller? It's giving that hint, or that, I don't know, trick that my lips are a little fuller. Not duck lips, but full lips. Makes sense? So if you do want fuller lips, line on the outside edge of the lip and then even out. I mean, you can still see the Cupid's bow, but it doesn't have that points like I used to do as far as making it look fuller. Thank you, Tamberly. Thank you. I'm like, what's that word I'm looking for? Yes, the illusion. Now I'm going to just add a little bit of blush on the center. Blush lip topper. And there we go. All right. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me on the 10 o'clock. I will see you back here at noon. We're going to have fun today. All right. I will talk to you. Oh. Thank you, Jeannie. Thank you. I know I was like, it's going to be bright, but that's okay. All right. Thanks, Melissa, for joining. I hope your electricity comes on sooner than later. But you guys have a great day. If you can't join us for the noon, have a great Thursday. All right. Bye for now, guys.